Hi everybody, it's Dan again. I have found a new game for you guys. Actually, I bought this game a couple of months ago during a Steam sale and never really got around to play it. I really wanted to. I have played a little bit of it in the beginning to get a hang of the controls, because I was very curious about the game, but then I thought, there's a story behind this. I'm gonna leave this for a recording. So I don't actually know much about the story, except it's about my uncle, apparently. But anyway, I'm not gonna, well, stall anymore. Let's get right into the game. So there is already a game in there. I tried to record before this, but my audio was not working. So I have to replay a little bit, but it's no big deal. There was no real story yet told, so it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna override.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
Am I in a closet? I'm in a closet. Am I Harry Potter? Am I Harry Potter? I am Harry Potter. Leviosa! Leviosa! I live in the closet.
I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure.
This is actually a really nice place. There's a grandfather clock, and there's... Do not forget, protective gear is important. Turn off turbine, oven, reactor, and light. Reactor? Light? What is this? This is a living room. Why is there a hazard warning? It's not right. It's not right at all. It's not right at all. And this door is open. I want to open it, but I can't interact because I don't have hands. Ah. No. I do have hands. I'm pretty sure I have. Otherwise I can't do parkour. This is cool. That's a pizza. Ooh, a kiss. See you soon. Love, Mara. Oh. He got himself a romantic rendezvous. Let's interact.
My uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
He's been all over the place, this guy. Greenland. Is it part of Denmark? Denmark is here. So here, this should be Denmark somewhere. Wait, what? This is not right. This should be Denmark. That's not Denmark. What's up with this? Okay. It's been to Canada. I want to go to Canada. Canada's a nice place. And he went to Italy and to Germany, but not to Belgium. Right here. Little tiny Belgium. You can trust me on that one. Japan. Nice. I'm stalling. I'm just gonna go on. This is cool as fuck. Wait. Where are we? I thought I was in a house, but this is not a house. This is a North Pole I don't know, outpost. North Pole expedition outpost. If I look at this weather. What the fuck? Is this Canada? Are we in Canada?
I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size.
I like to bet that it's made for me. I mean, if there's a bigger one here and a smaller one here, and I'm one of his favorite kids, or he's my favorite uncle, then probably this thing is made for me.
Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me.
Called it.
The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things. But, as I said, I was a curious child.
This is really beautiful to see. I want to live here. This is a room I would legit build in my new house if I could. If I got like a few $1 million, I would legitimately build this inside my house. This is just beautiful. But of course, pardon me. Of course you need to have the right location for this. I mean, not everyone has this beautiful open sky, so this has to be somewhere in the desert or in, well, on the North Pole, because otherwise you can't get this kind of view. This is just beautiful. But I say, let's get to work. Oh. Okay, and we're looking up. So pretty. A story about my uncle. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited. See, this is the tutorial part of the game.
With a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going or how I would get home.
See, this is the tutorial part, as I said before, and I played through this, but not through the story yet, so this is about as far as I got.
The suit protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on. Best be careful.
I wasn't supposed to know that yet, but if you charge right click, you can jump really high.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
It's collectible. Oh, it doesn't say anymore. Normally it would say what the collectible was for, and he was gonna bring it to his uncle. Oops. Already wrote the first playthrough. But hey, I have to blame my former self, my past self. because I already played a little bit.
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods. Canned soups, tube food, and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Oh well, it's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food, and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
It's a really nice story, really. It's very peaceful too, this world. There's like a sense of freedom you have being here. You can do what you want. No one will bother you. No one will... I just failed that jump. How did I fail that jump? I failed it in my first playthrough and I'm failing it again now. And I failed this one too. I'm a disgrace. I don't have the patience for this. It's just waiting, waiting, wait for the moment to strike.
The power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been left here by my uncle. The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
Shit. Almost had it. I'm gonna fly through this part a bit because it's actually not a nice part. Oh no. Why did I just go without thinking? So, as far as we know, the uncle disappeared, never to be seen again, and you are trying to find him again. But finding him again sets you on a giant adventure, which you didn't even know was gonna happen. Also, this is something I found out. This is really fun.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Last time, I'm not kidding, you were able to stand on a little piece of wood. Yes, here it is, here it is. You're able to stand on that little piece of wood for some reason. Anyway, it's not really part of the game, but let's keep going. Here's a collectible. Nearly forgot to collect those, actually. I fucked up. And boom, we got there. Palm tree. Oh, come on! That's bullshit. But yeah, so it's all kinds of parkour puzzles, and that's the whole game. There's not gonna be any real action. It's all about exploring. And it's actually a no stress game. Okay, it's good. It's good. We went good. And let's follow the rock. And I got it. Oh. Oop. Oh, fuck. Almost failed this one. And I got my second grappling. So I can grapple twice. See, I can grapple twice before it ends. It indicates on my right hand how many grapples I can still do. But oh, this game looks so pretty. I love this game. It gives you such a sense of adventure and enjoyment. I love it. Ah, oops. And perfectly. Also, I'm not sure what these what would be moving these rocks. Probably electromagnetism, but it's weird. It's like they're stuck in gravity, doomed to spiral endlessly. Well, doomed, let's say. Oh, fuck. I always jump before I release my right click, so before I release my boost, so I think I'm gonna jump higher if I do it, but it actually doesn't do a thing. It just stops you from using the right click, and that's a problem. It actually killed me a lot. But look at this game. I'm in love with these developers. I'm in love with this game. It's Christmas. See, this is about where I got, I think.
These blue lights. Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
That was a tutorial level. And now the real deal's coming. Oh, but it's so beautiful. The Christmas lights, the lanterns. Oh, that's nice. Oh, they sparkle when I run. Oh, that's beautiful. I have not seen this part of the game before. I actually... This cave is so beautiful. Wow. That's a person. A blue person. Is this Avatar?
Hello, who are you?
What?
You're not from here. Wow, you look just like Fred, but smaller, and with less hair on your face.
She knew Fred. I told her that he was my uncle, and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I said that he was, that I had known him all my life.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him. I'm Madeline. The others call me Mad Maddie sometimes. I don't know why really, but you can call me Maddie. You've never been to the village, right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing. So, I'll see you there.
I couldn't believe it. An underground village, inhabited by frog people, or more like salamanders. Either way, they walked like humans, they talked like humans. How is that possible?
That was the first part of the story. Wow. Okay, so his uncle actually was part of this tribe of some sort, or underground society of lizard people or frog people, some kind of amphibious people. Oh wow. Is this a kid's fortress?
Hey! Hi, welcome to my village. This is the town square, and that over there is Fred's tent. I haven't seen him in a few days though. Maybe our elder Samuel knows where he is. He knows a lot of stuff. Mostly boring stuff, if you ask me, but it's worth a try. Before asking him though, you should check out the village. It's not so bad, unless you have to stay for too long. When you're done, go to the island with the windmill, and you'll see Samuel's coat from there. I'll go on ahead and tell him that you're coming. He's not much for surprises. Later!
I thanked Madeline and agreed to meet her later. It was strange. How could I talk to someone who was not even human and still feel like it was perfectly normal?
Yeah, this looks special. Hello. Oh, they don't react to me, so they're not really interactable. Oh, they sell fish. Okay, that is Spanish. I heard some kind of Spanish from this guy. And old granny over here, old granny toenail, is selling some pots and pans and broken plates. Some kind of slum actually. It's made of well, it's made of trash. Actually, wasn't the tent somewhere up there? Oh. And they're playing with dolls. She's relaxing. She is just flat out stoned out of her mind, isn't she? Yeah, man. What if they have been smoking some strong shit up in here? Look at them staring with their glass eyes. They hit the bong pretty hard. Ooh. It's a witch's fire. Or maybe this is better.
You have no choice. You have owners. They own you.
You've come to take control. You can take my heart, but...
It looked like most of the shacks in the village were built out of trash. Trash from our world.
That's what I said.
It was, after all, a garbage disposal pad that took me here.
This is cool. Oh wow. Wow, voice crack. Oh wow. More story. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like she's a little girl.
For how long had Fred been gone?
I'm not sure. A couple of months, I think. Less than half a year for sure. I remembered hiking with him the summer before, but when I counted the days in his journals and from when I last saw him, it didn't make sense. Maddie said that she had known him all her life. Maybe she meant it figuratively.
Figure...
Like, she didn't really mean it. Like, when you say you'll die if you don't get a puppy for your birthday.
That's true, though.
I'm sorry. Of course it is.
That's some Dad 101. Always agree with your kids when they're saying some bullshit, because they like to say smart stuff. Always go with them in their little fantasies, because they want to, they want it. But of course there's a limit to everything. Don't spoil them. Don't give them stuff because they want to. Oh, they're so happy. Makes me think of Adventure Time. The beard really makes me think of the Ice King. It's pretty nice.
Did Fred have any kids of his own?
Nope. Not that I know of. He lived alone. He didn't really have any time for a family, I guess. He was always away or busy with his inventions. He could be gone for months at a time. I never knew how soon I would see him again.
Don't you think he felt lonely then?
I think he was too caught up in his projects to feel lonely. It seems like he found new friends in the village, though. Maddie seemed to be especially fond of him, taking after all that he did. Maybe Fred was like a father to her.
She didn't have a real father, right? If she was born from an egg.
That's right. That's another thing we had in common.
Oh, so we don't really have a father either. She's pretty good, actually. And that's the moon. So she can see the moon from here? Oh. So that's what she... Oh, that's nice. That's a nice touch. It really shows how deep this, how detailed this story can be. It's nice. Let's move on. Hello? God damn it. No. Hello? Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, that's where I gotta go. Whew, just about made it. If this was real life, I would have shit my pants right there. And I got there. Oh, that's the chief.
A stranger in our halls. Welcome. Our name is Samuel, and we will do our best to assist you. Please tell us what brings you here.
I told him that I was looking for my Uncle Fred.
We should help. Do you know where he is?
Fred left us without a word. If you aspire to find him, we can share with you a sacred crystal, a power core. Fred used their kind to power his suit. You can have it if you return our Fred to us.
The crystal? Sweet!
Madeline, that was inappropriate. Your help will not be necessary. The crystal is not for you to have.
What? I want to help finding Fred. Why couldn't I?
Please, Madeline, that is impossible. None of us may enter the chasms. It is too dangerous.
What's the danger? If Fred can do it, so can I.
I say this for your own protection, Madeline. You are forbidden from entering the chasms.
Just because you're afraid of what's outside the village doesn't mean I am. I'm nothing like you. I'll never be.
We apologize. It is true that we want to keep her safe, but she does not understand. Behind us is the power core. Take it and go into the chasms. Find Fred, and if you see Madeline, take care of her. Be safe.
So there was a little bit of a drama. I get the old man though. You want to protect the young ones. I mean, I'm the one with the power suit.
I felt a little uneasy about moving on into the chasms. If it was too dangerous for Maddie, would it be safe enough for me?
I am not quite sure of that, man. I'm gonna bet on no.